I'm getting really sick of this shit. Ooh, actually, before I even forget, I need to grab an allergy pill and a drink, and I think I'm gonna use the bathroom. Fuck, I should have done that before, but fuck, whatever. Okay. Ugh. Like, we're already at 90 wins, but this just doesn't feel good. And my fucking bullpen will... Ugh! I don't want Kirby Yates as my closer because he fucking blows, dude. I've got Raisel Iglesias doing fucking great things this year.
Stepping in, Alex
the right fielder, number 99.
3 at-bats to this
Alex
point.
Verdugo.
He's set. Here it comes.
Got the call.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation.
Nope, outside.
So you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2 and 2.
And this guy's a grinder.
That's Raisel.
Leave it there as this is strike 3 and that.
Your attention, please.
Beyond the mound
Now
to start
pitching for
the
the
ninth
Red Sox.
inning.
Darwinson? Okay.
Number 63.
Tied until the bottom half.
Darwinson. Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for Cincinnati,
So
the
striding
shortstop,
in, Nick Senzel.
Nick
Who was sat down on
Senzel.
strikes in his last
Come on,
at-bat.
Senzel.
First offering on its way. Sent in the air.
Damn it, I tried to
Straightaway
pull that.
central. Bradley
It's a
is
little bit
there,
too good on the
2 gone.
timing.
the first
So up
baseman,
steps the
number
former
19.
MVP Joey Votto.
Joey
Comes into this appearance
Votto.
in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Look out! A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Swing, line, drive.
Into the gap for
That's gonna be
Votto.
trouble. Votto will take the turn and hit for second now. And
Beautiful.
the go-ahead run is in there at second base, and he's got himself a 2-out
Now
double.
batting,
Well, he's
designated
definitely
hitter,
struggling coming
Jorge
into this one, but I think we could say
Soler.
that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be
Solar power.
Look at
Look
this.
out on Lansdowne.
High in the air and deep. And when this ball
Over
comes
everything.
down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
You
It's a
love to
two-run
see it.
shot to straightaway left. They've taken a 2-run lead.
the crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the
batter,
crowd, it
the
gives
third
these
baseman,
guys the lead.
Ayu
That's
Oh, that
good
was way too
timing
high.
Oh, one's
production
the count.
by a big-time power hitter.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside. Aye.
Fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're
Back to
doing-
back.
Now
Soler
this is
Suarez.
blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about
That
it.
one got over
Back
everything
to
too, I
back
think.
jacks.
Soler pulls up a
Any
little bit
insurance
closer,
run
and
you can put on
Suarez
the board
evens
this late in
that
the game feels like 2
out a
runs.
little bit more.
That's
Gets
how
it back.
Ladies and
important they
gentlemen,
are. They're
your
up 3
attention,
now
please.
and only need 3
Now
more outs
pitching
to
for
end
the
this
Red
one.
Sox.
See if they can close
Number
the deal.
44,
Brandon Workman.
Randy.
Takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of
Workman.
inning number 9.
Nope, outside.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and ouch.
Yes,
That
that's
one
what I mean.
killed him.
If that's me on the mound, that's going right, because that was between his legs. That's going right up the middle, but somehow he fucking, scissored his legs. I'm sticking with the Glacius, by the way.
Ready with
Leading
the
off
first pitch.
for
Here
the
it comes.
Red Sox,
0-1.
Walker
center
Yates.
fielder,
0-1.
Jackie
Well, he kind
This
of
is my
tipped his hand
closer.
right there. His approach is obviously
Junior.
sitting
Yeah, he
on
came in
the
a tie
ball.
game, but now he's got a
So
save
late on that
situation,
first
but it's not going to be a save, it's going to be a win, but
Swing
whatever.
and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Up next for the Red
Well,
Sox,
we've seen some really
The
good
catcher,
pitching from these guys in this one.
Christian
The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice
Vasquez.
effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching is becoming
I like the
a
road
full-staff
jerseys,
effort, and I've been
specifically
impressed
the
with
road
job
hats,
these guys
those
have done
red,
so far.
actual
Now
like
batting,
red dome pieces with the
the
black
left
brim.
fielder, Andrew
Ready. Here's the first offering.
Benintendi.
Now the fastball is swung out.
0-1's
and
the
missed.
count.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on
Good
it.
slider.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And this
Nice.
ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll
Votto,
make the
Soler,
catch there
Suarez.
to end it, and the Reds
Getting it
earn
done in the
sweep
ninth.
Here in this brief 2-game series, as this ball game is over.
win to keep win streak alive. So we've won 6 straight. Magic number's down to 6. Okay, that's how I set it. And these two keep swapping, and it's annoying the fuck out of me. Trevor Bauer has gone to shit fast. Wow. Jeez, what the hell happened? He was doing so great for so long. Talk about a tale of two halves. Bases loaded, 1 out for Brock Holt. Michael Lorenzen's on the mound. He's giving up 2 hits and a walk.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Brewers. Number 32, Brock Holt.
Need a ground ball
Nope,
here.
that's a ball.
We got a 2-run lead. I suppose I can trade a run for an out if I need to, but I'd rather get the double play or a strikeout.
The count to 1-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
1 ball, 2
Swing and
strikes.
a miss
Down.
on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, that was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
No, he's
And
safe.
he'll make it back to first, but he made it more of an adventure than he probably should
Now
have.
batting,
And
center
now is
fielder,
Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo.
And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt.
I want to get out of here without Lorenzo
Oh,
getting
shoot,
up
down.
a run,
If they can't
obviously.
score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the
For his
last
perfect ERA to stay intact.
Comes back to get him, so a great job.
Punch your way off those ropes, young
Your
fella.
attention, please.
Here's the game from the
Now
pen, and
pitching
because
for
this
the
is a
Brewers.
non-save situation,
Number
it's
71.
evident that they're just trying to get him
Josh
some work after having not
Hader.
thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance
Kurt
to come
Casale
in and
likes
close
lefties
the game
more than
out for
righties.
several days
That
now,
oh
so
my
they're just
god,
looking
if that's
to
anyone
keep
but
him
Lorenzo
sharp
Cain,
and
that's
give him a
that's
chance
a
to pitch in a real game
extra
situation
base
here.
hit. I don't have any. I don't have anyone on the bench that can like really take lefties, so I'll stick with Lorenzen.
Now to the plate, Michael Lorenzo.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael Lorenzen.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball
Oh,
by him
one's the
here,
count.
0-1.
It's weird to see how like long ago some of these young guys in quotes got drafted. Like it doesn't seem like they should be considered young guys when they got drafted 7 years ago, but like at the same time they're also still very fucking young.
Is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The batter,
Senzel having a 2-homer game. All right.
Lifetime against this
Senzel.
pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Chopper foul.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Yeah, the sun was
Is
fucking with
and
me
he'll
there.
make the catch to
Whatever, we
retire.
got 2-run lead. Bottom of the
Ready to
ninth.
go for the last half
That's
of the
where I
inning.
saw Iglesias
Moving
coming.
in is
For
the
the
veteran
Brewers,
third baseman,
the third
Eric
baseman,
Sogard. Bryce
Eric
Iglesias comes on looking for the save
Sogard.
here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Like the computer, you can use Kirby Yates all it
From
wants
the
to
home
for saves,
supporters here,
which I
one
hate
away.
personally, but whatever.
Now
If he gets his
batting,
numbers
right
down,
field.
maybe he can earn it, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
use him.
Ones have that late
Like, he can
action.
earn it on the computer, and if he does, then maybe I'll use him again, but for now, he needs to get his numbers down.
And when you've got that good slide-
And they don't have to obviously get to Iglesias levels, because that wouldn't be... That's not going to happen at this point in the
One
season.
ball,
I don't think he can get his ERA
Have
that
to
low with
find
this
a way
much
to
time
lay
left.
off that low
With this
sinker.
little time
There
left,
is
I
just
suppose,
no
is a better way to
way
word it.
to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out. to
But you
the
can't have an
right side.
ERA almost in the 4s, or above the
The
4s
bat,
as it was last time I
the
checked.
second baseman,
Outnumbered in the bottom of
As a
the
closer.
ninth.
You lose the closing position at that point.
And this is swung on.
I got the
missed.
count.
You know,
0-2.
They find themselves
At that point,
down to
see
their
if
final
your
strike
best
here this
reliever can handle the
Chopper
pressure of the
spoiled
9th
that one
inning.
away, and he stays
If they
alive.
can, you now have a
Two-run
new
game,
closer.
last of the 9th with 2 away.
Like Raisel Iglesias is striking out the side in order on 10 to 12 pitches on a regular basis for me. So I don't understand what the hell's happened to Trevor Bauer. I don't know when he got pulled in this game, but he gave up another 3 runs, which is just not going to help anything ERA-wise. Okay. Got a 1-run lead in the top of the 7th, looking for a 100th win. We've already won the Central. It's weird that it didn't give me like the clinching game. Nobody's won 90 games yet. We're at 99. Let's see if we can make it 100.
And we're in a heated contest between 2 division rivals, one of whom is happily nested at the top of the standings, and the other one is looking to shake the tree a bit.
Up
on,
next
AG.
for Milwaukee, the right fielder.
Mishandled
Christian.
behind
Fuck!
the plate, and it bounces away. And it's too late as he's in there. Now,
Who the hell's behind the plate that was a pass
Ball,
ball?
that's upstairs.
And then I don't get that call. Kurt Casale, what are you doing?
That's a ball.
I don't get that either? Oh my god.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
3 and 1.
I'm
Ball
pitching
four.
around him.
First base.
Yelich is still good against lefties. Keston Hura, on the other hand, is not.
And that'll bring
Now
up
batting,
Keston Hura.
second
Been a
baseman.
rough go of
Ball
things at the
inside.
plate
Keston
so far, but these guys are
Hura.
looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for
Get
the boys in
there.
a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of
Nice.
due to do something productive.
Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping
Omar
in, Omar Narvaez,
Narvaez.
as he's got a chance to tie this
0-1.
ball game up
Nice.
with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you
AG.
get 1 pitch a night right down the middle to not be late
The
on
count
that.
is 1 and 2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lifted down the line in left.
Get there.
Fielder is on the move.
Nice.
He's able to get there
My
on
boy
the
Mir.
long
I
run.
don't care what you did, you didn't give
Your
up. You got out of the
attention,
jam.
It's the call from
Now
the pen
pitching
to take
for
over on the
Milwaukee.
mound. And
Did you give up a run? Because I know somebody that inning did. Okay, so it's DeSclafani. That's how you say his name. DeSclafani. So AG didn't give up a run.
Number
start the home
39,
7th.
Corbin.
First offering
Burn.
on its way. And he popped him up.
Yeah, he's there.
ranging
Damn
into
it, I
the
thought I was going to
outfield,
drop for a second.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Ladies
Jesse
and gentlemen,
Winker. Like,
You're
just when I
right.
thought he was starting to get his average back up and come
Pinch
back
hitting
down, he
for the
just
Reds.
sucks.
Number 35,
Drilled
Derek.
to first.
Damn it, Dietrich.
Dietrich.
And he'll
He's
step
out.
in first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting,
Ready for another
the
shot
shortstop.
now.
Senzel loves hitting homers off Milwaukee, I guess. Also.
Senzel.
In his previous trip.
No, that's
Low
low.
for ball 1.
I think I had the top 3 in home runs, by the way, just down there at the bottom. I think it was Suarez, Soler, and Castellanos. Or Suarez, Castellanos, Soler, if we're going in order. Senzel's been really impressive for me. I'm surprised.
Well, with that
The
pace
first
set
baseman,
right there,
number
Diego, he's
19.
one double. He's
Joey.
3/4 of the way to the cycle.
Votto.
Gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got
Votto going back to looking like an MVP.
Right here, and I have a chance for a triple. Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
I mean, Votto's still been good, but like,
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the
The
2-out
left fielder,
double.
number 2, Nick
Now batting, Nicholas
Castellanos.
Castellanos. Trying to cash in here on this two-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with two away.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Missed the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
After it is Kane. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed.
I feel like this would be a good team to play in beginner because of the ballpark. Lorenzen's given up an earned run. Damn. No, it's only a 1-run game.
Your attention, please.
Been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for the
do so to
Reds.
start
Keep
the
Stroke
eighth.
warmed
Number
up. Warm up
21.
Iglesias.
Michael
Justin Smoke will be the first to
Lorenzen.
appear as he'll be forced to turn around
I
and
can't help but
from
feel like
the
just the
outside.
reason his ERA is so low is because of
1-0
how
the
little
count.
he's been pitching with the computer.
1-1 the
got a
count for
ball,
the
one
Brewers
strike.
first baseman.
I know he's got a higher overall than Strope, and I think he actually has a higher overall than
1-2 now.
Iglesias too. That might be because of his offensive numbers, but still, usually this game just the overall's high. We're using him.
People always talk about how
Well, then again, he is in the setup role, and this game does prioritize
number
So in the
5.
eighth inning of the
Yeah.
one-run
middle
game,
relief over
that's a
setup,
really
it
nice
seems.
job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Like right now, this is perfect time for the setup man, not a middle relief guy.
And he popped him up. Senzel into shallow
Had a
left.
boy Senzel.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
Forgot I made that change too.
The batter, number
Having
3.
Senzel at short,
Shortstop.
Aquino in center.
Orlando.
I feel like that had to.
There's a
Oh,
swing and a long
fuck, dude,
drive
really?
high in the
Lorenzo
air
Kane
into
takes
center
fucking
field.
Lorenzen deep.
That one is
Are you
outta
fucking
here.
kidding me?
This game is
This
tied.
man hasn't
Your
even hit
attention,
double-digit
please.
home runs, and he takes Michael Lorenzen deep. Fuck this
Number
bullshit,
32.
dude.
Rock.
Trailing and he ties it up with
Oh,
a
one's
bomb.
Was that Lorenzo Kane? No, it wasn't. It's Orlando Arcia, even worse. Like, at least when you look at Lorenzo Kane, like, he's got good contact, and he's a good hitter overall. And the power isn't really there, but I can see him taking it deep every here or there. He's got 14 home runs. Orlando Arcia, though? This dude can't hit for shit. 269 average, 9 home runs now. That's fucking ass, dude. That is bullshit.
Interested to see how this one finishes out.
To tie the fucking game, no less. I don't know what I'm more pissed about.
Suarez has got it, and the side is retired. But the time.
Ladies
JP
and gentlemen,
Fireisen
your
is on his
attention,
way
please.
into the ballgame as
Now
he'll be
pitching
making
for
his
the
50th
Brewers,
appearance of the year.
number 76.
Bottom of the
JP
inning now, and that'll give
Fireisen.
way to the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
0-1.
0-1 the count. Suarez, left field
off,
and
Mike.
carrying well. And they have taken the lead.
Eat my asshole.
Solo shot here to left. If they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
I'll talk about it.
Warm up Rice-Ciel.
Right, it's a bomb.
Good.
Hit one yesterday. Usually
Now
when
batting,
they're hot, he
the right
starts to
fielder,
hit them in bunches.
Jorge
This could be the beginning of a
Soler.
very good hot streak.
Back to
Now
back,
this one is
bitch.
blasted
Suarez
to
Soler,
left
do it
field,
again.
No doubt about it.
Take my
Back
cock
to
as
back
deep as you
catch.
fucking can.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth and leave the yard so far.
Suck it, JP Fireheisen.
Yeah, Matty.
Up
Yeah,
next
I
from
think
Cincinnati,
better
the
ballpark
second
than
baseman.
I feel like Moustakas has kind of just been
Great
here.
American ballpark in Cincinnati.
Moustakas.
Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Even
Ball
1-1 count to Moustakas.
The count's 1-1.
God, I think I need to close my skylight. The sun's starting to come in my face. 3 in a row.
And crushes
Suarez,
it.
Soler,
Oh, there is no
Moustakas.
doubt about
That
this.
one's the
And
deepest
they've
of the
done it
3.
again.
Suck my cock. No, it's actually not, but suck my cock. Imagine coming in, you got this 3-batter minimum now, and you just give up 3 home runs and you get pulled, because, like, obviously they're not going to stay with you. That's hilarious. What is JP Fireheisen's ERA now? Yeah, get fucked.
Now pitching
And
for
just
the
like
Brewers,
that, it's now a 5-2
number
ball
50,
game. Ray Black
Ray
is on to pitch here in the
Black.
8th with nobody out. Swing, line,
Go against the
drive.
shift
That's gonna be
Aristides. Hell yeah.
around first, he's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Some guys just lay
Now
back
batting.
and watch that first
The
pitch go
catcher,
by, no matter what.
Kurt.
Work the count, make
Kurt
the pitcher waste
Valley.
a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does.
Jeez, I had such a delayed
Jump
reaction to
all
that
over.
too, but I'll take it. Runner at third now with nobody out still leading. Hell yes. After 3 home runs and a double.
1-0. Line towards center
I'll score a
field.
run.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further.
Nice,
as the
non-save
run from
situation. You
third
know what?
is in to score. Digging in, Michael Lorenzen. And
The
he's getting
batter.
his first plate
The
appearance
pitcher.
here in the 8th after
Michael
entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Lorenzen.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by
I
a
thought
whole
Ray Black
lot.
had terrible
It's 1-0.
velocity. I guess I was
Now
the
some
exact
movement
opposite.
out in the Milwaukee bullpen, both the lefty and a right-hander have
And the boy
been able to
Lorenzen.
stretch it out. And that's through for a hit.
First hit I've
Nice
gotten with him.
execution right there, Dan. Kept his
I don't
front
like that he has a
shoulder
generic
in,
stance just
kept
because he's a
his
pitcher.
hands
Now
inside
batting.
the baseball,
The
ripped
shortstop,
base hit up the middle.
Nick
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get
Denzel.
discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the
Good
ball
slider.
find a hole
Oh, since
somewhere.
I'll need the
That
double
was
for the
right up
cycle.
there.
Hell shit,
Nick
yeah.
Senzel
Fuck.
is in with one away now.
Words.
He swings and misses here at strike one. In the dirt here,
Another wild pitch.
and on the play, the runner
Wow.
moves into scoring position now at second. 4 runs here in this
You guys are
half
falling
inning.
apart. 3 home runs in the inning, 2 wild pitches, 4 runs altogether.
Grounder down the line.
Ugh.
That's foul.
This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good
Back
hard
outside.
stuff inside.
Count even at 2-2.
Now he will. He's fed me nothing but sliders this at bat.
From the belt, kick, deals, hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And on
Lorenzen
the error,
scores.
the run is gonna
There's no
score.
error. What do you
Yeah, now
mean?
they're looking at a 5-run deficit.
This is an
Number
RBI
7,
single. Yeah, fuck
Number
you.
19,
We'll take a batter around though. 9th batter of the inning.
Votto.
Runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Gamble comes on now and puts it away for the
Good win for
second
win
out of
number
the inning.
100. Oh, actually, no, Castellanos.
the
9th batter
left
of the inning.
fielder, number 2,
It was a
Nick.
fly out for him in his last trip
Castellanos.
from the stretch.
My meaning, my
Hard
statement still
liner to
stands. We had
center
9
field.
batters come up, but
Kane is
Damn it,
there and he
Lorenzo
puts
Cain's
it
good.
away to stop.
let's see what's going on in the Snapchat world.
Leading off for the Brewers,
Lorenzen, you can pitch the 9th.
center fielder,
Forward the
number
veteran
6,
outfielder, Lorenzo
Lorenzo
Cain.
Kane.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count.
ZRA 1.07. Yeah, it's not going to go below 1 just because I get 3 more outs, I'm sure. But
That's taken.
more
Now
innings
it's
for
1-2.
Lorenzen, who, again, I just feel like he hasn't been getting used. So I got to use him as much as I
Swing
can.
and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Now batting,
Head-to-head
left
numbers
fielder,
against Michael
Ben
Lorenzen. Just a couple
Gamble.
of matchups, no hits in 2
0-1.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 1 out, nobody on. Bouncer to the left side.
What a dive!
He's got it.
Oh, what a
Oh,
play!
one.
Oh, Eugenio!
Now batting,
Great
the right
reactions
fielder,
on that one, and a
Christian
good job to get down on the
Yelich.
ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of
Got it
course,
quick and a
he did that
strong
too.
throw, too. That wasn't even close. Wow.
In is Christian Yelich, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in the zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Milwaukee, good night.
That's win number 100.
Guys, do you think games against division rivals might mean more to the players than others?
I do, Matt. I mean, these guys are competitors and they want to
Alright.
win every game. But they know that when October comes around, it's a division championship that really sets you up for success in the postseason. These
We already have the
rivalry games
division
are a bit more
championship.
impactful to that race, so yes, I think their outcome will affect the players' morale a little bit more noticeably.
Sweep the Brewers. September call-up means I gotta change my lineup and rotation again. So the Indians have already clinched the AL Central now. Or no, they haven't. They've clinched a postseason appearance. Which means the Yankees are just about there as well. And the West is... Wow. The AL West isn't going to even have a 90-game winner. That's kind of wild to me. Astros are only 2.5 back. I mean, there could be a 90-game winner, but it's going to take a lot. So, my God, look at this. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the actual standings in a second here, going into the last month, but I need to change my stuff around here, because Char Bauer just really shit his pants. Jose Lopez, where did he play last year? He didn't. 78 overall, DeSclafani's going to stay in there. So, Castillo, Wood, DeSclafani, Gray Bauer. Lopez can go there. Kirby Yates is not going to be my closer, because his ERA is still way too high. You know, I don't even want him in the setup role. Okay. Lineups. Who got called up? Philip Irving's back. Cool, thank God. I accidentally sent him down. So. Senzel, Votto, Soler, Suarez, Castellanos, Moustakas, Aquino, Barnhart, Dietrich. Nice. Senzel, Votto, Soler, Suarez, Castellanos. Oops. Moustakas, Aquino, Barnhart. That's a lethal lineup right there. Against lefties. Wait, I fucked that up. I want Dietrich and right. Soler's gonna DH. There. Same here. Okay, so. Yeah. Who's the worst fielder? Castellanos or Soler? Soler. Okay. Senzel, Votto, Castellanos, Suarez, Soler, Moustakas, Philip Irving, who can play right field. Actually, I want to swap those two. Put Irving in center, Aquino in right for that. So Philip Irving, yeah, we'll do Irving, Aquino, Casale. No DH. Senzel plays short. Galvis takes the bench for Aristides Aquino. Or do I want Philip Irving in center? Where is he? I kind of want to do that. I think I will. I'll platoon them. So Senzel, Votto, Castellanos, Suarez, Soler, Moustakas, Irving, Casale. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, so we got a little bit of about a month ago. We got 20 games left. It's game 142. Let's take a look at the standings. Just to see where everyone's at. The Yankees leading the AL East is not really a surprise. The Rays only having 78 wins is a little bit. These two teams don't surprise me too much. The Red Sox being under 500 is a little... I think I'm giving them more credit because I'm a homer. So that seems about right, actually, now. Without Chris Sale and just bullshit everywhere. I mean, they still have a really good lineup, though. The Indians already getting a postseason spot, being the first team in the AL to get a postseason spot, is a little bit of a surprise to me. They just won 6 straight, and they have a 2.5 game lead in the Central. They've won 8 of their last 10. Minnesota's only won 3 of their last 10. So I guess that's these two teams butting heads in the Central doesn't surprise me, but I figured the Twins would kind of have a bigger lead in the Central. The White Sox being under 500 surprises me a little bit. These two teams don't surprise me. The Mariners don't surprise me. The Angels and Rangers I figured would be swapped. I figured the Rangers would be 4th, the Angels would be 3rd, and the Angels would be closer to 500. What surprises me, the Astros are 1 win above 500. So in September, the Astros are only, like, their win percentage is barely 500, and then the A's lead the West by 2.5 games. Actually make it, this is a 3-team fight. The Rangers are still in it, 3.5 back. Hell, even the Angels, you could argue, are still in it. That's kind of surprising that the AL West, it being a 3-team fight is a bit of a surprise. If you told me the Angels were contending, I'd be like, all right, and I could see them having like a miracle run kind of type deal. I figured they would be the 3rd team, and that it would be not, you know, this low in the win column. Because you look at the wild card, and the Twins just about locked up the other. The Twins definitely have made the wild card pretty much. They haven't clinched it, but there's no way they drop out of first place. They have an 18-game lead over third place. Excuse me. And then a 12-game lead. There's only 20 games left. So they pretty much have it on lock. And it's getting close to the Rays having the 2nd one on lock. So whoever doesn't win I would have thought whoever doesn't win the West would make a wild card for sure. But right now it's looking like the Astros they need to get some room on the Rays or on the A's here. Otherwise, they're not going to make the postseason at all. Pretty much the wild card's set to be the Twins and the Rays. NL East, the Nationals having the East is a little bit of a surprise to me too. The Marlins don't surprise me. The Braves are the huge shocker to me. To be that far down and below 500 doesn't seem right. I think the Braves are still the team to beat in the East, with the Mets being a close 2nd if they're healthy, and then the Nationals being a close 3rd behind the Mets. Like, I could see it being an all, like, NL East wild card perhaps, but like in real life. But the Nationals and then the Phillies are, I think, exceeding expectations. Can't speak too much on the division that I'm in because of my impact, but the Pirates being that bad doesn't surprise me. These two teams, to an extent, don't surprise me either anymore. The Brewers, I feel like the Brewers are still better than that. Despite the fact that their front office is just like getting rid of people. The Cardinals, I think, are overrated. The Cubs being in 2nd doesn't surprise me. Their record does a little bit, but when I look at how well we've only lost 14 division games, which means we've had a big hand in that. And then looking at the NL West, a little bit of surprise too. Not for any other reason other than the fact that the Giants don't surprise me. I figured the Padres would be a lot better than that. The Rockies are playing above 500, which is a surprise. And then the Diamondbacks are in 2nd. I figured the Padres would take 2nd place, Diamondbacks 3rd, Rockies 4th. Diamondbacks, yeah, I can see them being above 500, but still, the fact that the Dodgers have only won 83 games is what surprises me here. The NL West, like, it's still the Dodgers show, but it's not like a powerhouse show. Like, it's not like they ran away with it still. Like, they have a 9.5 game lead going into September with 20 games left. So that is great, but that doesn't seem right that they only have 83 wins. You look at the NL wild card. You've got the Cubs right now with the Mets and Phillies tied for the 2nd one. D-backs, the NL wild card, usually always interesting, and it's going to be again this year. We've got 3 teams within 1 game of each other right now for the top 2 spots. And then just beyond that, we've got another 2 teams, a game back, 2 games back. Don't count the Braves out necessarily. Even argue the Cardinals and Brewers have a small chance if they go on a run. But with 20 games left, it's unlikely. It seems to me that if I had to... honestly, I can't even say that the Cubs have a shot. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I'm playing the Cubs right now, too, so I can hand them a loss. And then if the Phillies or Mets can gain a win here, then I believe the Cubs are only a half game up. So Dude, I gotta get you Darvish on the mound. We've only got 2 hits so far to this point. I don't like what my September lineup is. Because I've got Votto on and Senzel up. I don't like Votto being a leadoff guy.
Stepping up
Now
to the
batting,
plate, Nick Senzel,
shortstop,
leadoff
Nick.
man on base.
Of course, my phone wasn't charging. What else is new?
Base, and we'll see what they
Senzel.
have in mind strategy-wise here. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Take one for the team there, Senzel.
It's way above the strike zone. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Bouncing
Yeah, there's
up
the double play.
Kipnis.
He's out.
Oh, he beat it out. That was so close. I didn't think he had it.
Get the one
Felt like he
out.
was slow out of the box, but we'll take it.
The left
Nick
fielder,
Castellanos.
number 2.
Cubs legend Nick
Nick
Castellanos.
With Yu
Castellanos.
Darvish. Just a 2
Sarcasm.
for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He also has 1 home run.
Oh, I got by him.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Send it.
Senzel rounds third and is digging for the plate.
Oh, that's a good throw from Cut.
Play home.
Thank God.
And the tag
Big
too late
game-tying
as
hit
he's
for
across to
Castellanos.
tie things at 1.
The third baseman, number
Just
7.
some more of the same for him. He's
Eugenio
been clutch all year
Suarez.
with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his
0-1.
season total.
No balls and 1 strike.
Damn, that was a good slider.
Gotta believe you're gonna get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Swing and a miss, and they'll
A lot
dodge
of downward
major
movement in my
bullet
cutter.
that time. 2 away. So a runner at second.
The right
2
fielder.
down.
Former Cubs
That'll
legend
bring up
Jorge Soler as well.
to hit
Soler.
next. And he'll start
That's a
him with
ball.
slider that's taken down and
I thought
away.
Soler had a lot of
One ball,
potential
no
to use with
strike.
the
Hey,
Cubs,
this
and
one's
I'm
tied late in
glad
the
to see at
game.
least last year he
Pitch
started to
right
live
now,
up
you
to
just
it.
can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
But
Oh, I
the
can't get
hot
by him
corner,
twice.
That ends the inning.
Zach gets by him now. Somebody has the lead.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran
Leading
shortstop.
off for the
Javier
Cubs.
Baez.
Oh, that was a
That's
terrible
shortstop.
pitch.
Javier.
I got lucky that he was out in front of that and on
Baez.
top of it a little bit.
Into the
It's followed up
windup,
with
here
another
comes
bad
the
pitch.
0-1. Didn't
1-1.
threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been
1 and
spot
2. The
on.
count.
Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over
I
the
might
hard
go
plate.
to the-
He's throwing quality pitches.
Bullpen after this inning.
Rounded back up the middle. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw on
Good play.
first, and one
Not
shortstop rounds
with
out
any
to the
disrespect towards
other
Castillo,
one
because I know
away.
he could go another inning or two, assuming
Now
he doesn't
batting,
get like
left
beat up or anything.
Kyle
But
2 on his line thus far.
Schwarber.
late in the year,
1-0.
Too low
we've already
for
clinched the
1.
division and pretty much clinched home field advantage.
2-0.
No, that's it.
Hey, you
I
wanna
think obviously
talk
it's not
about being
guaranteed
in the
right
zone.
now.
This
It's not
guy's
actually
been
clinched, but
breaking
still.
lately.
Or is
It
it?
all starts
I think
with
it was
his
actually.
selection.
Ball.
Two
That's
great
low.
takes, and he's
At
almost
least in the
there.
NL
You
side of
just
things
go
it
ahead and
is.
challenge him.
I think there's still a small chance if we lost out and the like the Yankees won out,
3 balls, no
or the
strike.
Indians won out, that we
You see
wouldn't
that
have
swing right
home
there?
field in
You
the
know
World
what that
Series,
tells
but
me, boys? That this
Got a
pitcher
full
is
count.
doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
but A, to protect his ERA, if damn it, that's a fair ball. That's only a single
Diving
though.
try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base
To
hit.
protect his ERA and
Boy,
his
after
arm
that
in
base
general.
knock right there, D-Roll, he
So I think
extends his
this
The
will be his
hitting
last
catcher,
inning.
number 40.
Yeah, and
Pitch count's getting up there a little bit too
Wilson.
now.
It's 0-1.
John
Anytime
Rivera.
you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that
No
front
ball,
shoulder
2 strikes.
tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much. That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
So we got him swinging.
Not have him
Wilson
in line for a
confirms.
loss.
Becomes
Now
out
batting,
number 2.
center fielder.
Ooh, bad
Ian.
pitch. Lucky he was taking that one.
Pat.
Bat, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this
Nope,
leave one
ball.
in a location
Very
like
close.
that. That's a pitch
1
right
ball,
there
1
he'd
strike.
like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Check
Oh, that was a
swing.
good slider.
No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Schwarber, the runner at first, with 2 gone. Fouled off.
Alright, he's going to be in motion. 3-2.
And He
Nice.
struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that
Yeah, cause it's gonna be his at bat too. I think he's due up in the inning, 7, 8, 9.
He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as
Leading
a
off for the
former
Reds,
pitcher yourself, you must
the
be
center
enjoying this.
fielder.
Lots of
So
good
yeah, or
innings.
6, 7, 8 actually.
Winkler.
One of the keys, we're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot
I got
of
AJ
swings.
for 1 inning.
We're seeing some great plays on defense.
If I need
This
to.
has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to
Damn.
the right side. But
I actually know.
foul.
Hold on. Let me sit down stroke. Let me go more of Lucas Sims. I don't know if I've used Lucas Sims. I know I've used Robert Stevenson, but
On its way is pitch number 75. Turned
fair
on
ball down the line.
line.
All right, that's a leadoff base
And a
hit.
reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with
That's
it, and
slow
the
as fuck.
leadoff man's aboard.
Would have been out anyways if I tried to even send it with a fast guy.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As he
That's
rips
through.
it on the ground to second.
Back-to-back base hits to
This
start
will
the
be a
inning.
base hit into center.
All
So
right.
the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Keep that noise up.
Now
These guys
batting,
are in perfect
catcher,
position.
Tucker.
Break through right here
Barnhart.
and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to
Barnhart coming through
Fly ball, well hit. Back
with a
goes
3-run shot.
into
Wow,
the
that ball
bleachers
just kept
and
going.
gone.
Hell yes.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September.
Well,
That
you know
bodes
what?
well for
Your
him
attention,
and his
please.
team
I like a
as
steal
things
pitcher in
creep
7th
up
now
and
with this
overall.
lead.
We'll see if he can stay
Now
hot when
pitching
it matters
and batting in
most.
the 6th spot,
Into the box,
number
Luis
65,
Castillo.
Casey
She'll go after the first pitch and
Sadler.
bounce it into foul
Now
territory.
And you know what I'll
pitching
do
and
is
batting
I
nine,
will.
Fly out for him
number
in his last
7,
trip.
Victor Caratini.
I'll keep those 2 up actually, because I do want to use
Into the
Lucas
windup,
Sims.
here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rizzo battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman,
So up
Joey
steps the former MVP,
Votto.
Joey Votto. He'll start him
Ball.
with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too
1-0.
much that time. It's 1-0. Hot
Damn it.
shot on the ground is short. Baez has it.
He's going.
Votto just hustles hard out of the box no matter what. Love that.
now batting, shortstop,
Digging in,
Nick
Nick Senzel. He reached on a
Senzel.
fielder's choice previously. Drilled to the left side.
Attaboy Senzel.
Finds its way through for a base hit.
Get one of the bigger boys up.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He
The
just
left
happens
fielder,
to
number
hook
2,
that one right into
Nick
left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the
Castellanos.
bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Nope,
Changeup
that's
floats
outside. Ball.
here for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he's
He's in
back
there.
easily. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on
That
the
stayed up
run.
longer than I thought it would.
He makes the catch. What a
All right. I'll give Castillo the old 1 batter leash here.
Leading off for the
He
Cubs,
gives up a base runner up
the
hole.
second baseman, Jason
Yeah, he's done.
Kipnis.
Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Especially because he reached second because fucking Castellanos is doing somersaults in the outfield for funsies.
With a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates.
Now batting,
They just get on the
catcher,
board and are feeling
Victor
good about themselves. Looking for a shutdown inning so
Your
they can get
attention,
some more
please.
runs on the board, but
Now pitching
Yeah.
for the
this guy
Reds,
blasts a leadoff
number
double.
40,
Getting that shutdown inning
Lucas
is going to be a
And
lot
also
tougher now.
warm up.
Lucas Sims comes
Lorenzen.
on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
the first baseman,
Runner
number
at second,
44,
one away, and that
Anthony
brings up
Good sinker.
Rizzo.
Rizzo.
And that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Not a good
The
changeup.
other way to left center.
We got the out, so I can't complain.
Castellanos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left
It
center
is
for the second
windy
out
out.
of
We're
the
supposed to get a storm later, but it doesn't
Up
look
next
like it
for
right
the
now.
Cubs, the right
inning.
fielder,
Well on the ground.
Jason
Nice.
He'll step on the bag
Hayward.
himself, and the inning is over.
Good job.
ready to begin the
Leading
eighth.
off for the Reds,
Into the batter's box
the third
next, a
baseman,
guy who's
number
developed
7,
into one of the big-time power
Eugenio
hitters in the league,
Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
1-0.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
That was a changeup, so there really
I
wasn't.
don't know if you
any
want to pitch
intent
Suarez
behind it.
inside.
Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes
I'm
because
not
of
sure I
the
said
grip
that
of
because then they go
straight
sinker
changeup.
inside next pitch.
Throw on to
Got
first
it.
in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. In his
The right
Jorge
fielder,
Soler,
number
0
12,
for 3 to this
Jorge.
point.
Yeah, not his
Soler.
game
Imagine
so
if the
far.
Cubs still had this
Such
kind
a
of bat in
good
their
hitter.
lineup,
We all kind
on top of
expected
guys
him
like
to pick up
Bryant and
2 or 3
Baez.
hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
I think their lineup might be a little bit too lethal at that point. Bryant, Baez, Soler, Rizzo,
Lined up
Contreras.
and the 0-1.
So, what's his name? Schwarber. Still
Eighth
taking
inning,
very
4 to
deep.
1 is our score. And a sinker dips
1 and
in
2.
See,
low
their
there.
pitching isn't what it used to
Into the
be.
dirt,
With,
in fact.
you know, you don't have John Lester as good as he was, Kyle Hendricks as good as he was, Jake Arrieta that 1 year.
Chopper to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to
He's
first.
out.
2 gone.
Who else? What's the Cubs have in their rotation?
The center
Can't
fielder,
think of who
number
else, but
Now at the
33,
plate, Jesse Winker
Jesse
scored after reaching on a
Winker.
single in his last time up. Hit hard back up the middle. And
Wow.
for a base
Jesse
hit
Winker
is
with
the
more than
second
one
of the
hit
ball
in
game.
one game.
So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th
Should
inning
probably go buy a
extended.
lottery ticket.
Nice execution right there, Dan.
Now
kept his
batting,
front shoulder
second
in,
baseman,
kept his hands
Mike
inside the baseball, and ripped the
Moustakas.
base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't be discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Happ will get there, and he puts it away to
Holy shit,
retire
that's a
the
spider.
side. One
Like
left
right
for
on my chair.
Cincinnati.
No, sir,
They
you
lead
die.
4-1.
Not in the house. Oh, wow. Yeah, nope. I don't fuck with that.
Digging
I
in
do
next
not
will be
fuck
Chris
with that. I need a second. Yep. A little tiny one too, but like, I don't know. 2 things. One, I've been bit by a spider before. And when I did, I couldn't walk for a couple weeks without it being one of the most painful experiences of my life. It was like on the inside of my thigh. And then 2, I just don't, first of all, I don't fuck with spiders at all, like to begin with. But my issue is, like if I see you outside, like just like, I don't know, in my driveway or whatever, if you're away from my car, that's fine. But like, or like I won't do anything. Like if I'm just like sitting out, like on the, you know, say I'm at like my aunt's house by the pool, I see a spider, like probably not gonna care. As long as you don't come near me. But like if I see you in the house or in my car, it's grounds for immediate death. Just death. Fuck that. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Leading off
0
for
two
the
from
Cubs,
him so far in this
Michael
one.
Lorenzen, you're up. It's the 8th inning.
Red.
Setup situation.
Billboards outside
Brian.
baseball. Still
Ladies
in
and
play.
gentlemen,
What is he
your
doing?
attention,
Bryce
please.
Iglesias will warm you up for
Now
9.
pitching for the Reds, number 21,
Michael Lorenzen
Michael.
is on to pitch out
Hey,
of the
was
bullpen
used to
in the
use
bottom
Kirby
half of the
Yates.
8th. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard on the ground to short. Senzel brings it in. Throws in
That's
time,
it out.
and that's out number 1.
the batter number 9,
First
shortstop,
pitch on its way.
Javier
With
Baez.
his timing
0
on
and
that
1.
one, a swinging strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do
1 and
not
1.
want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Trying to keep it down and away.
Miss on a pitch
1 and 2 to
outside.
count.
1 and 2 now.
Hey, you
Cut it
want
down
someone
away.
sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the
Nice.
mound's got to eat too.
Like I
They're
had more break than
executing
the
their
slider.
pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
So it was a
The
strike
batter,
swinging.
the left fielder,
Myers becomes
Kyle.
out number 2 this
Nope.
inning.
So that means Lorenzen's ERA should be back under 1 right? Yep.
1-0.
That's where I want it. I know it's obviously an
1-1
unrealistic
to
approach to
Schwarber.
have, but
1-1.
That was
the way he's been this year. I can see storm clouds starting to roll in a little bit. It's still sunny out, but
One
One
off
ball,
in the
2
distance.
strikes.
One pitch wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Swung
Nice.
on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ooh, Milwaukee routing the Dodgers.
Trying to pick things up
Tucker
where he
Barnhart
left
had a
off.
huge 3-run shot his last time up. Still can't
Next
necessarily
Trying to
believe
get
that.
on board, leading off the ninth.
Barnhart.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball
Damn, I thought that was
hitter.
gonna drop
He
out
got
the
a
bottom.
fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oh,
Okay,
this
Tucker
ball is
Barnhart.
hammered to
2-homer
deep
game.
center field. And it's gone. into
Make it
the
a non-save
bleachers.
situation. That was a blast! 453.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked
Dead
in
center
the
at
plate.
that.
You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
My God. Let Lorenzen swing.
Into the
Because
box.
now I'll
Now
use him
batting,
for the ninth.
The pitcher, Michael
Actually,
Lorenzen.
Cold strike on the black. It's
Maybe I
0-1.
won't.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Ground ball sent back
Get
up
through.
the middle.
Nice.
And that is through into center field. A base hit.
that's such a weapon to have. A setup guy who can come in and be
First baseman,
lights
number
out in the
19.
bottom of the 8th and then
Joey
come up in the top of the 9th and
Votto.
In is
hit.
Joey Votto now. Toward right center
Damn.
field.
No
For
one's
the
gonna catch
center
that.
Fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
And he's got some speed to him. RBI double for Votto. Hell yeah.
Run number 6. It's
Surprised they
now
didn't
a
throw home on that,
6-1
but whatever.
ball game.
That's just some great
Up
base
next
running
for
from the
Cincinnati,
guy at first. The
the
ball
shortstop,
had plenty of air under it,
Nick
but he got a good read,
Senzel.
recognizing
Your
he wasn't
attention,
going to be
please.
caught, and he
These
hustled
changes
all the
for
way
the
around
Cubs.
home. That's
Seems to
something
be
Now
that
kinda
should
pitching
go
high,
and
but
batting in the
recognized
fifth
in that play.
number
Alec
30,
Mills.
Alex
Pitch here, and he'll move into the
Mills.
number 5 spot in the
now
lineup
playing
now
left
on the
field
double
and
switch.
batting 6th.
David Bodie
Number
is
13.
in the
One and
game
one.
as well.
Thought that was gonna go to the
Part of that
backstop.
aforementioned double switch as he'll take over
The
in
hell?
the number
Saw a bunch
6
of dust.
spot in the lineup. 1-1.
That was a hanger.
Swing and a drive to center field.
See
That
you
one's
later.
got a chance.
Blow it open,
Into the
boys.
bleachers
Blow it
and
open.
gone. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're
When you hang a
absolutely
pitch
not
like
gonna
that,
cover
I'm gonna
off
take
the
it out
ball.
at
I'm
almost
curious to
every
get your
time.
take on this.
The left
I
fielder,
didn't
number
find
2,
it to be the truth. I didn't
Nick
mind hitting at night. But a
Castellanos.
lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is
You got
I
it.
prefer
Like, I feel like Votto would have been hustling out the box there for absolutely no reason. Trying to beat that out as if he could. As far as 0 for 11 in the series, you hate to see that. I'm not a fan of that.
They're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Waste
Ball,
pitch,
that's
1-2.
down. Ball,
Curveball
out.
just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great
Can't do
take
anything
by
with
the
that
batter.
pitch.
Throw gets
Pitched
him,
great in
2-2.
that at bat.
the right fielder, number
Digging
12,
in, Jorge Soler.
Jorge
He got on top of one and was
Soler.
a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's
Fastball
the ball.
just misses. That's
Just
ball
got
1.
that off the plate. Wow, lucky me. I actually got the call. Usually I get that call to strike when I'm at the bat.
Back up
There
the
we
middle.
go. They actually
And
did not
that's
hit him on the
through
mound for once.
his first base hit in this one.
the center fielder, number 33.
There's no way Jesse Winker can get
Jesse
3 hits in one game. There's absolutely no
Winker.
way.
In now, Jesse Winker. And he puts it on the
Jesse
ground
Winker
to
says,
second.
"Fucking way." Wow.
Threw a base hit,
Yeah,
and he's
this
got his
is
third
like a
hit of
career
the
game for Jesse Winker.
And
3
that runner
hits.
will go no further than second as
How
there
terrible
are
he's been
two
this
batter
year.
number 9, second baseman, Mike.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been
No,
cold
don't
coming
say
into
the
this
ice is
game.
melted on
With
Jesse
that
Winker.
being his
That ice
third
will never
nine,
melt.
I guarantee you, my
Not
man's
in this
smiling
run.
on the inside.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hello,
Right
Moustakas.
to right.
Make it
There
a double-digit
goes.
lead.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
443 to
I know
right.
hindsight's
Damn.
20/20, but you can't throw that.
Absolutely demolished that
Don't
ball.
forget,
Your
he
attention,
homered
please.
yesterday, so you
Now
know
pitch
he's
Did we
locked
just
in.
bat it around too?
Chicago
Because Barnhart let off the inning with a
We'll
home
see if
run.
he
Number
learns from that
38.
Wow.
mistake.
10th batter of the inning right here.
Hender's now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep
Nah.
the deficit right where it is.
Check I could jump on a
At
new
the
guy
plate,
first pitch.
Tucker Barnhart.
Oh well.
Rizzo is there to make the catch.
I'm actually not going to stick with Lorenzen.
All set for the bottom of the ninth.
Leading off
And
for the
standing in
Cubs,
the
I'm gonna go to Amir
outfield,
Garrett.
the
David
left
Bodie.
fielder,
Amir Garrett,
David
6'5"
Bodie.
left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Good pitch. Great
And
call.
they
I
started
actually got the
out
call for
away
once.
with a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from
Man,
the
my
home
allergies are acting up
supporters
today.
here. One away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint.
Now
than
batting,
watching that high
center
fastball,
fielder,
a high piece
Ian
of cheese, swung at and
Happ.
missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Okay.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And it's grounded just foul down the line. And now a pitch on the way.
No, ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled
Ooh.
away.
Seems like he just got the bat on that one.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost.
Now
at the
batting,
plate.
the
Put
second
it
That's a
on the
baseman,
great slider right
Jake
there.
Dead.
Sixth strikeout
Kip
of the
Dead.
series. They've really got him figured out.
Swing and a miss,
0-2.
and they're up against
Good
it
slider.
now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it
Lock
remains
him up and
0-2.
in.
And he
Ooh.
fouls this one off.
See if we
Lucky
get the
he
head
got a
out in
piece
front of one
right
high and
there.
away
He
then.
was definitely late on that pitch after seeing
Fouling
the
him off.
previous off-speed pitch.
Doesn't want to go down quietly.
Cubs
Let's
are
try
down to
a
their
two-seamer.
final strike here.
There we
He
go.
gets strike three called
Surprised I got that
to
call,
end
but we'll
it
take it.
here, and with that, this one is over.
Nice. There's no way this PlayStation controller I'm looking at is legit. Like, this promo is Future Gaming. Join us June 4th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. That's legit. But this video Barstool posted of the controller that, like, it expands. No. There's no way. Set the all-time wins record. Damn. Alright, so got 2 games left and I got a chance at this. So how many runs have we scored? Yeah, this for this offense, I'm surprised at how not offensively charged this run has been. I mean, obviously the pitching's been hit or miss. Like, we had a really good first half with the pitching, the second half not so much. But I don't know. figured we would have done better than this, considering all my other runs.
The Reds, should they come out on top in this one, would set an all-time record for wins in a season.
And Matty, I don't think we need to emphasize what a monumental accomplishment that would be. It would be one heck of a feather in the cap for this team, who has obviously already tied one of the most hallowed records in baseball.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the second
New
baseman.
inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Sit him down, keep him up. Oh wow, Lorenzen's ERA got... Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Lorenzen definitely hasn't been getting used too much if his ERA shot up that much. Sit. Warm.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is fouled at the plate.
Damn, was two inside.
Moran is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The center fielder, number 33.
Okay, so this is clearly not the shit that I set up, I don't think. Why would Winker be in center field? I hate that my lineup just isn't saving ever, let alone my bullpen and pitching rotation. As long as Castillo gets the ball in game one, which I think he will.
He pulls this one into right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks.
The batter,
and batting averages
the
are
catcher,
flowing right now, but
Tucker
nobody's come
Barnhart.
up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out
Damn it.
knock kind of feel that really is going to break this
Out.
game.
Relay to first in time, and just like
All right. He's on the mound right
bottom
now.
of inning
Mir,
number 8 set to go.
Lorenzen, you're
For
up.
the Pirates,
Moran.
the
Michael
third baseman,
Lorenzen is on to pitch
Colin
out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Moran. Your attention, please.
What's his ERA right now? 240.
Now,
Oh, fuck, dude, that's high. I mean, it's not, but for him and what he's done all year, that's high.
Called for strike 2.
Hell, he had it at 0 for like until August.
It's going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that
How
spot.
far down did it drop?
Strikeout here yet
And
again.
1 out.
It's been a ball game
My guess is no more than 5. Yeah,
Now
don't even
batting.
get 3.
The right fielder,
strikeout.
Gregory Polanco.
0-1's the count.
Well, I mean, that's still a great ERA to have, but
Michael Lorenzen, just 3 for
it's going to
14.
suck that his ERA was so low all year, and then all of a sudden it's 2. I feel like I have to find when he fucked up.
1 and 2 is the
I got the
changeup
count.
had it
1
out
and
in
2.
front there. Fouled off. Our pitcher's duel continues.
When I
here.
continue in
2-1
franchise
Stars
at the
will play
end,
the eighth.
just to look at like
Turned on, but it's
awards
wide
in
at
regular
first and
season.
foul. Lifted
do a little
the
box
other
score
way to
hunting.
left center. And he will make the play out there.
Philip
There are
Irving out there?
2 away now.
Up next for the Pirates,
Jacob
The
Stallings
catcher.
will be the next hitter.
Jacob
2 for 3 with a double
Stallings.
so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Winker is going to have room out there as he puts this. Now at the plate, Michael Lorenzen. He'll lead things off.
I always let Lorenzen swing when he's in.
Reliever that finished off
the
the
pitcher,
last inning.
Michael
You don't see in this day too many
Lorenzen.
relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust
Damn
from
it.
their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
So this will be taken in at second base.
Now
Good
batting,
positioning for the
shortstop.
first out.
Sensel 3 for 3. All right.
Senzel.
Now back to the
I'd like
top
to
of
see
the
that.
lineup. Stepping in, Nick Senzel, trying to keep it going.
Hate to
Perfect
see that.
3 for 3
2 straight
thus far.
lineouts.
But quick
Fucking
hands
bullshit.
over there
The
at
batter,
third as he takes
the
in for
first
the
baseman.
second.
Votto's going to finish with a
Joey
300 average.
Votto.
North of
Joey
320 for
Votto
that matter, so I'd love to
was a
see that.
ground-out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count
Really
is 2
pulled
and 1.
that one across as the slider misses
That
well
one guy in the
inside.
stands won't shut up. Nick Birdie, what's his stamina? Oh, pretty up there. Okay.
The 2-1.
I was gonna say he was at 20 plus pitches and his energy was like barely even a third of the way gone. Something about this room specifically is when my allergies act up.
Up next for the Buccos, Guillermo
Because the
Reyes.
second I walk out of this room, like just even within my house, I can breathe a lot better.
Enters the game to finish this one off
ready.
here in the bottom of the ninth.
Nope,
Awfully close
outside.
with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A ball and
The
2
count
strikes.
is 1 and 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Swing and a miss. And that is
Your
thrown
attention,
from
please.
the home supporters
Pinch hitting for the
here.
Pirates.
1 away.
Number
Jose Osuna
36.
will pinch hit here, and he's the
Jose.
potential tying run.
Oh,
Strike 1 to
Osuna.
start the at-bat. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger.
0-2 is
2
the count.
strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back to the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose
Now
Osuna
batting.
goes
Shortstop.
down, and they've got only
Wow, I got the call.
out left to
0 and
work
1.
Ranger.
with. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Not back-to-back pitches though.
Aye. 1 ball, 2
Fans
strikes.
on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the night. Fouled away.
That was a lot of movement on that slider, but not right,
Gotta
not
take
really where I
advantage of
wanted
that
it.
pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate.
Oh, I just missed that
Many
one.
of those.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And that
Okay,
one's
this
right
guy
in the
is
zone. It's
really
gone
fucking
full
working
out
me
of
here.
3-2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs.
It's gonna go
Insert
foul.
metaphor here, and the forecast
Nope, that's
is not
foul.
showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, that is particularly.
Oh,
Timeout.
and while we
That ball
talked,
hit him.
that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll
Okay.
head down to first.
Now
on the
batting.
hit-by pitch.
The hit by
Second
pitch is
baseman.
going
Watches a
towards
fastball
whip.
right
Eric.
there for
I never
strike
thought
one.
about that.
Gonzalez.
Especially after drilling
Like, does it count as a
that guy.
walk?
That's just a great job. Get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself.
Yeah,
back.
Iglesias, you looked red hot coming into this. You can't seem to get this last out. There we
And
go.
he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. So the Reds have just eclipsed the 1906 Chicago Cubs and 2001 Seattle Mariners for Major League Baseball's all-time regular season wins record.
Wow, an amazing feat, to say the least. This is now a historic team. Interesting, though, neither of those clubs went on to win the World Series, but I don't imagine that fact will give these guys pause. They're going to roll into October with a world of confidence.
A little bit of momentum heading into October. Nice. I've never played the 162nd game, I don't think. Wow, okay, so we finished with 118 wins, 9 more than expected. 5 stars for the second half. 28th in fielding doesn't surprise me. That was, I think, where we were at the end of the first half. But first in batting and first in pitching is nice to see. First in the division, obviously, with an A+ for the front office. We're facing the Cubs. Wow, the Cubs ended up getting one of the wild card games, or one of the wild card spots, and winning the wild card game. So let's take a look at the final standings. Starting the AL East, the Yankees won the East. No surprise there, but only by 9 games. Actually, no, this doesn't surprise me. I'm a little surprised they finished under 100 wins. That's one of the first times they've done that in these runs for me. Usually they're always above 100 wins. I mean, 99 isn't really, but this is how I expected the standings to look, actually, for the East, almost entirely. I figured these two would be a little bit further apart, and the Red Sox maybe get 80 wins, but the Rays at about 90 or a little bit north, yeah, makes sense, and then the Yankees hovering around 100. Central did not exactly go as I planned. I didn't think the Indians would win 100 games, period. I mean, standings-wise, it's a little surprise, but sometimes the Indians win the Central over the Twins. Figured the Twins would still have... I figured these two would be swapped, if anything. Like, if the Indians were to win 100 games, they would still be in second place. And then the West, the A's won the West by a game, and it was not a game 163. They just straight up played 162 games. They won the last game of the year, And, well, I mean, no, they won 3 straight to end the year, and the Astros only won 2 straight to end the year. So, by 1 game straight up. So that's cool. So the Astros did not even make the postseason. What's surprising to me is the Rangers finished 500. Didn't expect that. So the wild card went Twins-Rays with the 100-game winning Twins having home field advantage. The Astros missing on the wild card by 4 games. The Astros were only 5 games above 500. That's kind of surprising. But I guess not having trash cans will do that to you. Looking at the NL East, I'm surprised that the Nationals took it. Almost winning 100 games at that. Wow. The Braves bounced back to finish 500. The Phillies went from tied for second place to 4th place. And then it was a Mets-Cubs wild card game. Dodgers won the East with only 94 wins, though. So we only had 3 100-game winners, and 2 of them were in the AL Central, and 2 of them were out of Cincinnati, or were out of Ohio. So we're looking at a Cubs-Mets wild card game. Diamondbacks finished 1 game out. So close, and they won 9 of their last 10 to get 1 game out, but just wasn't enough to sneak past the Mets. So a little bit of a different bracket here than usual. This is a surprise. The only thing that's not different is LA and Washington facing each other. It's usually LA and Washington. Actually, no, that is different too. Usually that's not the case. Usually, well, I mean, it is the case when I'm in the NL. But usually LA would have the best record in the NL. What's surprising is the fact that they don't have home field advantage. The Nationals had a better record than the Dodgers. The Dodgers actually finished 3rd when it came to division leaders. So they don't have any home field at all unless they play the wild card team. So yeah, this is a big surprise. A lot of differences here. We had Tampa Bay winning the wild card game, so Tampa's in the postseason. I don't think I've seen that yet, actually. New York having home field advantage isn't a surprise, but the fact that they didn't have the best record in the American League is. The fact that Cleveland is going to have home field advantage throughout the AL is different. Usually Cleveland is in Oakland's spot. Oakland would be in Tampa's spot. Usually they can win the wild card game and then get swept. And then the Cubs being in the wild card, and the Mets being in the wild card team. I haven't seen the Mets make it anywhere yet. So this is a very different layout for me. We're down 5-0 in Game 1 to the Cubs. Not good. I gotta change my shit around before I forget. Okay, so U2 switch, and then U2 switch, U2 switch, U2 switch. And U2 switch. Okay, so we got Senzel, Votto, Soler, Suarez, Castellanos, Moustakas, Aquino, Barnhart, Dietrich. No DH. We got Suarez, or Senzel, Votto, Soler, Suarez, Castellanos, Moustakas, Aquino, Barnhart. Against lefties with with a DH, switch those two. Senzel, Votto, Castellanos, Suarez, Soler, Moustakas, Aquino, switch those two. No, that's better like that. Switch those two. Aquino, Casale, Dietrich, because I don't know who else to DH against the lefty. Freddie Galvis could be my only other option, really. Fuck it. Switch these two. Those two. Senzel, Votto, Castellanos, Suarez, Soler, Moustakas, Aquino, Casale. Perfect. Pitching rotation. Luis Castillo should have gotten the ball in Game 1. He did, and he sucks right now. Wow. I'll go Trevor Bauer for Game 2 as much as I don't want to. I'm not really going to have a say in this anyways. But if I had it my way, I'd do Castillo, Wood, Trey Bauer, DeSclafani, but I know it's all different in the postseason. Look at Castillo. Cy Young caliber year, I think. Either way, his overall was way up there, and I know he had the best year out of anyone in my rotation. Gives up 2 in the first and 3 more now. Wade Miley's in. One second. Okay.
Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is
Fuck Heidi
mentally
Watney.
coming into this division series? And as the second baseman, Jason.
Mentally, we're trying to get past that Giants series in 2012.
Here's the first pitch.
Jason.
Just off the outside.
And right now, this is not a hot start.
Laid off for a ball. It's been 7 years since the Cincinnati Reds have had a winning record.
Actually, that wild card game, too, for that matter.
Season run. It's got to be an exciting time to be a fan of the Queen City right now.
No question, Matty. 30 years ago, the Reds won the World Series, but they've only made the postseason 4 times between then and now. They'd love to have a deep run this year and reward the fans who've stuck it out.
All right, is that it? I always like to hear those voice lines. Uninterrupted. Come on, Wade Miley.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And it's fouled away. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw down to first, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 62.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Quintana. He got called out on strikes.
I forgot Jose Quintana was a thing in Chicago with the White Sox before he went to the Cubs. Imagine if the White Sox still had Chris Sale and Quintana.
5 runs, 8 hits.
And Fernando Tatis Jr. Like if they somehow managed to have the players they have now on top of keeping those 3.
Pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1
You're looking at one of the best teams in baseball. Solid rotation. Sale, Quintana, Keuchel, Giolito, and
Javier Baez.
can't think of one last guy. Encarnacion, Moncada. Like I said, I know they wouldn't have Moncada if they still had Chris Sale, but still. Encarnacion, Moncada, Tim Anderson, Eloy Jimenez, Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, nice knockdown, but it's not going to matter.
No, he's in there. Throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now
Abreu is
right
another
fielder.
one.
Bring up Jason Hayward. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting,
From
third
the
baseman,
stretch, here's the pitch.
Chris
Bryant is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
It's a Cubs team that's got the postseason experience, so
No errors so far for the Cubbies.
foul.
Down the third baseline.
Good. It's taking a while for him to call it, so I was kind of scared.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in.
Out.
To first, and the Cubs.
All right.
Leading off for the Reds,
Quintana's working. It's been like a one hit off
the
him.
catcher, Kurt Casale.
Back
There
up
we go.
the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Your attention, please.
I didn't want to pinch it for Miley this early, but I kind of have to,
Number 44.
considering the situation I'm in here. Get through, nice.
That's through for a hit. Happ scoops it up.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on.
Up next for Cincinnati,
They're
the
down by
first
so
baseman.
much.
Why is Votto hitting leadoff, much less against the lefty?
Votto.
Yeah, 100%.
He's
Dan.
safe.
Like, if righty on the mound, maybe, but Joey Votto's not really a leadoff hitter, let alone against a left-handed starting pitcher.
You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
First offering on its way. Line toward right center.
Go, 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 go.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home.
Now I'll get one. On the board.
Scores from second as they
Could have been
chip
2
into
runs
the
if
deficit
they were
here.
both running when I was holding L1, but
Up
whatever.
next for Cincinnati,
Working the edges,
the center
hitting
fielder,
corners, but he
Nick
left this one right over the plate and it cost him
Senzel.
with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Line towards center field. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. They'll cash in.
He kept it in
here.
front of him, though,
Run
but
is
nice.
score from third.
We're making noise now. That's what we need.
now batting,
Sometimes the
left
first pitch is
fielder,
the best pitch you'll
Nick
see all at bat.
Castellanos.
Big bat here. Come on, Castellanos. Need you to do something big.
Up the middle.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
All right. All of a sudden, we got a football game, 2-run game.
The third baseman,
Second and third,
number
nobody out, and
7,
Suarez up. Need a big bat here, too, Suarez. Come on, Eugenio.
Now a
Suarez.
chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez.
1-run game.
Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third.
Yay!
And they'll creep a bit closer. to
Time runs at
sacrifice
third with only 1 out.
5-4
The
ball
right
game.
fielder, number 12.
Come on, Soler. Need something big from you now, too.
Striding in.
Soler.
As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. It's
Soler, and this game is tied.
hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's in at second safely.
Unreal.
Run comes across to score
The
on the
batter,
play.
number 9.
And they're sticking with
Second
Quintana
baseman,
still. Come on, Moustakas. Need something big here.
Game is
Talk good.
situational hitting, guys. Nice job.
Ah, it was
Yeah,
working
you've
up
gotta
until that
find
at
a way
bat.
to
Damn
keep
it.
Teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
draw a bad throw.
Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving
I might have been able to beat that out
dugout.
because it was offline like that, but
Thought about
whatever.
third there, but retreats back to second safely.
The batter, number 3.
Riding into the
Shortstop,
box.
Freddie
Galvis, 0 for 2 for
Galvin.
Quintana sets. First pitch on its way.
Man, that was a great curveball. Where was that and all the other at-bats?
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Galvis has just over 100 career home runs to his credit.
Damn.
That's got him played perfectly.
I've never seen a pitch that high and not get popped out. The one time it's a fucking liner. All right. Lucas Sims, you're up.
Sims.
Your
On to
attention,
pitch
please.
from the bullpen now to
Now
start inning
pitching
number
for the
7.
Reds, number 40.
7th inning
Luke
ready to
Gay.
roll, and standing in the
Yeah.
outfield, Kyle Schwarber. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step
He's
on
out.
first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number
So 1 gone in the
44.
inning, and that
Kind of
was
why I
Anthony
wanted to go to Amir Garrett here.
Rizzo.
I wasn't sure if I'd have Rizzo up this inning or not. I didn't bother to look.
Strike. I take that back. In front of the changeup, and he
But we
can't
went
keep
from
it
being
fair.
blown
2
out,
strikes on
really,
him.
for the most part. 1 hit
One
through
out, nobody on.
5 innings, down 5-0.
And he goes
to
down
tied
on
up.
strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a tough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there.
Now
He struck
batting,
out twice
catcher,
before that one.
Wilson.
So he's going to have a lot to think
Contreras.
about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
In the dirt.
Damn it,
It's 1-0
dude.
now. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 3.
No, ball.
4 straight pitches, just couldn't find the zone at all.
Run is on base here.
Not good.
The center fielder, number 8.
0-1.
Ian.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Popped up.
Come on.
And no problems over there.
Nice.
For Votto as that
Ready.
now the skipper's on his way
Your
out toward
attention,
the home
please.
plate area, and I
These
believe that
changes
means
for the
Come on, Casal, you got the rally started
Now
last
pitching
inning.
and batting in the 6th.
Leading off.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffrey. Now catching
Damn.
and batting 9.
If I power swing, that might have got out. It was a splitter that did not split.
Hap has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Okay,
Your attention, please.
We'll grab a bat
Pinch hitting
hit
for the
pitcher
Reds.
here.
Number 35, Derek Dietrich.
And he fouls this one off.
something about Dietrich I don't like. His hair, his eyebrows, it's something. I don't know.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
His bat, though, Derek Dietrich, a pinch hit, go-ahead solo shot in the bottom of the 7th.
And they have taken the lead.
Beautiful.
Pitch to take deep. Splitter bearing inside to keep your hands in and create bat path.
Now,
To
whoops,
drive
whoops,
that
whoops,
ball
whoops,
out of the yard. That's a
bullpen.
sweet swing.
The first baseman.
I'll keep
number
Strobe warming
19,
up, but I'll also warm up Lorenzen.
Joey Votto.
Come on, Joey V.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto.
Oh,
As he
one's the
swings and
count.
misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
You like the modern style
Need to
of
get
baseball.
Votto a ring.
Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right
Damn
now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder.
Riding forward now, Nick Senzel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh!
Shot hit down the corner.
Just missed that.
And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove.
And the boy
into left,
Senzel
base hit.
gets one of the big bats up. Castellanos.
The left fielder, number 2,
I mean, normally Castellanos has great attributes to bat as a number 3 hitter, but
Castellanos.
I don't know.
Nick Castellanos now. High fly
I don't
ball
agree with
out
him
to
batting
straightaway
third against
center.
righties.
Long run for the
Against
center
lefties, yes.
fielder. He's there
Matter of fact, I
to
wouldn't
track
hate him
it
hitting
down,
cleanup
and
even,
that'll end.
but I want him to get more at bats. Okay, we'll go to Lorenzen here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
your
Summoned from
attention,
the
please.
bullpen as he'll do so to
Now
start the
pitching
And
eighth.
we'll warm up
Red.
Ricella Iglesias for
Number
9.
21,
Jason Kipnis.
Michael
He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their
Lorenzen.
half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving
0-1.
into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
I mean, you're always one hit away from tying it up when it's a 1-run game, because you can
Gotta
just hit
take
yourself a
advantage
solo
of that
shot.
pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate.
Nope,
Not going to
that's
see
a
too
ball.
many of those today.
A ball and 2
I got the count,
strikes
1
to
and 2.
Kipnis. Oh, a fastball.
Nice, 100 Lorenzen.
Second time
That's
today.
that heat we need in October.
He's ready. Here's the
The
first
batter,
offering.
the catcher,
Hey.
Victor
Comes on with
Caratini.
1
Oh,
down
one's
here
the
as he
count.
looks at a called strike 1.
Ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for
It'd be
hitters
cool
to
if we
lay
had an
off.
all
A
Ohio
lot of
World
times
Series.
if you do swing at that cutter in,
I have
you're
faced
gonna end
Cleveland
up
in the
with
World
some firewood
Series
in
a
broken
small
bat.
handful of
Inside,
times, I
And
believe.
2 to the Cubs catcher.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And he
96
strikes
with
him out
2-seam
as well.
movement.
So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men
The batter,
bases
number
out of
9,
the bullpen.
shortstop, Javier Baez.
Hang on.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll go after
Oh,
the
and
first
one.
pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit
Shit.
hard on the ground
Oh,
towards
well.
second. And this will get through into right. And he's
It's
aboard
Javi
for
Baez.
second.
You can't really be too mad that he beats you.
The pitcher got the result.
Only single, so.
Change
Up
it
next to
down
the
in the
Cubs,
zone, gets him to hit it
the
on
right
the ground,
fielder,
but obviously the
Jason
result wasn't what he wanted.
Hayward.
What is their lineup that they have? Baez leading off, Hayward
Taken
hitting second.
several
Interesting.
inches below the zone, in fact. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Baez is off at first with 2 away.
Damn,
That's
Justin's
in.
hit.
Ball
Had
2.
nibbled the corner there, but missed 2 and 1.
Had good vertical break, but that thing just stayed
Fouled off.
fucking straight line.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw goes to
Got it.
Otto over at
Nice.
first. It's in time to retire.
Your attention, please.
Is on to pitch out of
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
in
the
the bottom
Cubs.
half of the 8th.
Number 65.
So
Casey
here's the cleanup hitter.
Sanchez.
Here it is, Eugenio.
Suarez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time.
Damn it. Just want to get something started.
Towards the third.
Change up
Throw
off
on
the
to
plate, not
first
exactly a good
and
pitch to get a
one
rally
third
started with,
baseman
though.
grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The right fielder, number
Finish
12.
Jorge Soler. 2 for 3
Jorge
with a double on his line so far.
Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2.
These guys that don't hit 90 on their pitches are so hard for me sometimes because it's like I'm so used to not sitting back even on 4-seamers and
Nothing
sinkers
in
or
2
whatever.
count, and the pitch.
Then when I face a guy that's throwing a changeup in the low 80s and his fastball's in the high 80s, it's like fuck. Or his fastball's actually in the 90s, but his sinker's in the 80s. He's gonna lean on that more than his 4-seamer.
Sent on the
Run it in
ground
on the
down
hands
to
like that,
second.
too.
Taken in by Kipnis.
Oh.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
I gotta play Watch Dogs 2 this summer. I have it, and I've
batter,
loved the
number
first
9.
one. Never touched the
So
second
Second
one.
taking in now,
baseman,
Mike Moustakas.
Mike
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats
Moustakas.
so far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer up
Nice,
the middle.
Moustakas. Watch Dogs to me was like GTA Chicago
Picks it up.
mixed with a lot of technology.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on his part.
The batter, number 3.
Like GTA Chicago hack.
Shortstop,
There, Dad, sent it
Ready.
back right where it came from.
Galvin.
At the plate now.
Through that hole, nice.
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And that runner
Wouldn't
will
hate
go
some insurance
no
here, Kirk
further than
Casale.
second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Kirk
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now,
Gonzalez.
this pitcher thought he
How
was
about 3
gonna
straight
cruise
2-out
through
hits?
this inning, and now he's got traffic, and
Nope.
he's in jeopardy.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. All set for
All right,
the
Rice
start of
Cell.
the inning, and that'll give way
We
They're
got
to
1-run
the
lead,
third
and they're 3-4-5 due up.
baseman, Chris
the
Bryant.
third baseman,
Ready
Chris
to deliver. Here's the first
Bryant.
pitch.
Aye.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Aye.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal
Nice.
with only 2 count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's the best pitch.
Up
in
next
baseball
for the
right
Cubs,
there with 2 strikes. That
the left
elevated
fielder,
fastball.
Kyle
Every hitter thinks that hey, they
Schwarber.
can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there: a big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber.
Looks like they arrested the
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
murder cop.
3 for 4 so
Cop
far.
that was the
Seeing it
murderer.
well in this ball
I
game.
don't want to talk too much about that kind of stuff here.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside
I
part
got the
of the
count.
plate.
0-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here with the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
the first baseman, number 44, Anthony
Rizzo is in with
Rizzo.
2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now
Ooh,
shot toward the gap
that's
in
not a good
left center.
changeup.
Rizzo will head for second.
Geez, that was a terrible throw.
Tickets now as the tying run gets into
Also,
scoring.
not a
Your
good place for the
attention,
cutoff
please.
to be in
Two-out
my
double.
mind.
Hitting for the
Albert
Cubs.
Almora will be called upon
Number
here to
5,
hit with the game on the
Albert
line. No
Almora.
balls and a strike to count. This is well
Oh,
struck.
fuck.
High and deep toward the left field corner.
Castellanos
Catch, and the
saving the
Reds
game.
taking their first step.
Nice.
They claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over. So the Reds have taken game 1 to this division series.
Yeah, but remember, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win is really more meaningful in this round than it would be in the LCS or the World Series. Now, if they can win game 2, they will be really in a comfortable position.
Yeah, now what can we say for the Cubbies?
Well, they will be pretty desperate to win Game 2 to even this thing up, Matty, for the reason Dave just mentioned. Game 2's outcome's really going to advance the narrative of this series.
All right, scoreless in the top of the 6th. Tampa's got a 1-0 lead over Cleveland right now, and Oakland's got a 1-0 lead over New York. Can you imagine a Tampa-Oakland ALCS? Like, I wouldn't hate seeing Tampa in the World Series and having them make it, but this is the one time I kind of actually want Cleveland. As long as Oakland gets by New York. And Washington might get by LA. That would be awesome, too. They had home field advantage, so it'd be interesting to see. Okay. Probably finish this series and then give it a break.
So the Reds grabbed an early advantage in the series with a big win in Game 1. Heidi, what can you report about what they're thinking heading into Game 2?
Well, Matt, thanks. Talking with the team and their coaches earlier, they stressed the importance of this game today. They said taking the first one was great, and it's always a confidence builder. But if they don't take
Need to do better in Game 2, though. It was a win, but we need to do better in Game 2. And Trevor Bauer is doing that.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Bauer's got playoff experience, I believe. Like he was on the Indians in 2016 in the World Series run, and I know he was in 2017. Did Cleveland make the playoffs in 2018?
1-2 now.
Yeah, they won the Central again.
Here it comes.
Houston steamrolled them, but they made it.
And that brings up Javi Baez.
The batter, number 9.
Trevor Bauer.
Normally, based off Bauer's regular season, I would not say at all that he's a Game 2 starter, but
Rounded to the right. Mustakis is there on to first, and there were 2.
same goes for Sonny Gray in Game 3. But overall wise, I'm going to switch up a little bit and see how this goes.
Right fielder.
Ready with the
Make
first
the game
pitch.
do its
Here
thing.
it comes.
Hayward.
Do Gray Game 3, Wood Game 4.
This could be a huge
If
win
necessary,
for the
ever
guy on the mound if
Disclafani
he's
Game
able to get out
5,
of this
or
inning
go back
in
to my Game 1 starter.
and start fresh next inning with the middle
Which
of the
either
order.
way, me and the game can agree. At least Luis Castillo is Game 1 starter no matter what.
And he's got himself
Right now, Trevor
another.
Bauer's pitching like he should have got it.
Strikeout
though.
number 9.
Leading off for the Reds. The center fielder. Number
Yu Darvish.
44.
First pitch on its way.
Damn
Hard
it.
on the ground towards short. There's Baez. Throw to
Actually
first
sat back on that
is in
pitch, too.
time for the first out.
Still a little in front, but whatever.
Now batting.
Digging in
Catcher.
for his second at
Tucker.
bat, Tucker Barnhart.
Darvish's pitch count is low.
In the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
That's our first hit of the game. What the fuck, dude? Their pitchers are owning us. And Tana only gave up 1 hit until this point, too.
Trevor Bauer.
Pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one
Count
might have
1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
I don't
to
like
count.
bunting, especially because Barnhart's got 6 speed.
The
So
1-0.
they could easily turn a double play off a bunt.
And this is on the ground is short. Could
So
be
it's not
2.
going to matter.
There's 1.
Combined 13
Relay
speed,
out
even if I
first,
bunt
the
it, they're getting a double play.
and the side-
There's nothing I can do
Comes the
there
first pitch.
except pinch hit, but I
Leading
don't
off
want
for the
to.
Cubs.
How Bauer's
There's
pitching,
1
his pitch count's relatively
Through
low.
the fastball.
Bryant.
For this point in the game
And
especially.
it's quickly 0-2.
He's also only given up
His
1 hit.
10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now
Well, he
batting.
certainly
Left
wasn't
fielder.
intimidated on the
Kyle
mound right there. He had to
Schwarber.
stare down
Get your
a
AC
really
back
good
on.
hitter, and instead of working around the
Hoping
zone,
for a good
challenged
thunderstorm
him with
tonight.
3
There's supposed to be a
straight good
storm,
pitches.
and
I
I'm
like that he
always
didn't
hoping
give
that
his
they're good
opponent
ones.
too much credit.
But knowing my area and my luck, it'll last 4 minutes and then just rain. We're finally gonna have like decent weather, like not oppressingly hot, but like mid 70s. It seems. Is it right now? It's 82 out right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. Like 80, it says it feels like 86 with the humidity, and I'm fine with that. I would rather be oppressingly hot than depressingly cold
No answer for what he's throwing up
any
there.
day of the week. I will take
0-1.
80s and 90s or even triple-digit weather on occasions over
Can't spot the cutter any better than
30s, 20s.
Hey, and the beat
negatives.
goes on. That's number 8.
And he's got
Trevor
another
Bauer's
one.
pitched an immaculate inning in
12
the
punch-outs
postseason.
now in the ball game, and
I wonder how often that's happened.
so the lineup flips over and digs
Strike
away.
outside on 9
For the
pitches.
Reds.
12 Ks for Bauer through 7.
Game so far.
Nick.
Not sure if this is a
Denzel.
powerhouse pitching
That's a great
performance
cutter.
by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's
Both
about
teams only
time
have 1 hit.
somebody
This
puts
is an
something
absolute
together
pitcher's
to
duel.
try to score a run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Inside ball
That was almost another really good cutter.
Ball and a strike. Pulled
Fuck.
high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The first baseman, number
Into the
19.
box, Joey Votto.
Joey.
He'll look to bounce back after
Votto.
striking out his last time up. from the stretch.
It was a hanger.
Right center. And he'll lay
Fucking
out to make
come
a
on.
spectacular catch.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now at the plate, Jorge
Jorge.
Soler. He got under one and popped out
Soler.
last time up. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Belted high in the air.
Nah, that's
out
not
to
gonna
left.
out.
A ball that's carrying.
Yep.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. But that'll stay in the park.
Surprised he didn't
as
make
it's
that catch,
off the
to be
left field
honest.
wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second
Yeah, it's the
base.
first time we got a base runner to scoring
The
position
third
all
baseman,
game.
number 7. Eugenio.
He was willing that thing to get out of here.
Suarez.
Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up.
Wow, that's a beautiful play. I'm not gonna lie. I get the feeling that Suarez is gonna be that guy that doesn't really do anything in the postseason. I almost said playoffs and postseason at the same time. I get the feeling he's gonna be the guy that's just there or terrible that normally wouldn't be.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
I'm surprised Soler's shot didn't get out considering Great American small
Now
park, but at the same
The
time,
center fielder.
I'm not surprised at all, especially once I saw the outfielder twitch.
And he's way off balance.
I knew it
with
was going to
swing
hit the
there.
wall at best, and it
Boy, this
hit
guy's
off of
gotta
him,
go
so I got
long
lucky.
right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Drilled down the
Ah,
line.
fuck me.
Gets
Of course they
through
had to
and
jinx it.
reaches base
He's
again
retired
on his
7 in a
second
row.
base hit of the
Suck my
game.
fucking asshole.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant.
Why can't you say that about you, Darvish?
Now
He
batting.
can get back in
The
that
second
groove with the
baseman,
next batter. He's not
Jason.
going to worry too much about it.
Skip miss.
Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts.
Your attention, please.
Victor Caratini.
Pinch hitting for
Come
the
on,
Cubs.
pinch hit here in a big
Number
spot.
7.
In
Victor
there, 0-1.
Caratini.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And
Yeah, at 82 pitches through 8, I'm almost positive Trevor Bauer is going to see the 9th inning right now.
Now
Casey
pitching
Sadler
for
is on the
Chicago.
pitch out of the bullpen
Number
in the bottom
65.
half of the eighth.
Casey.
That's huge, though, they took you Darvish out.
At the plate now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time.
Damn it!
Score any runs.
Why is that a little bit lower?
Lead
That's
in
not, I
this
didn't,
one.
I hate that that was low. PCI thing.
Try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The batter, number 9. Second
Coming to the
baseman,
plate now, Mike
Mike.
Moustakas.
Especially for a taller guy, you think he'd be up
Moustakas.
higher, more, if anything.
Stands by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this
Ball
one's
one, no
nowhere
strike.
close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And that pitch
2
misses
balls,
in the
no
dirt,
strike.
and it's 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Lifted the other way out to left.
There we
center.
go, a 1-out double.
And this is
Fuck, that's my phone. Cool. Just ordered me a pizza.
Into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
And got a 1-out double.
And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
The batter,
Riding
number
in,
44.
Aristides Aquino. He got on
Come
top
on,
of one
Aquino.
who was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-1. He's able to take the
Let's
ball
go,
the
go,
other
go,
way.
Mustakis, go!
High and deep to right center. And
got a
this'll
ground
hop
rule double.
over the
Nice,
wall,
1-0
but the
lead.
Will score.
I'm gonna think
Now
about
batting.
warming up with
And
Lacy.
you
The
can
catcher.
RBIs any way you
Tucker.
can get them, but when they give
Barnes
your team
Park.
the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score
See what
runs
happens
late
in
in
this
the
at
game
bat.
off of quality pitching.
Ball.
When runs are at a premium, that's
Count
what
1-0.
makes you feel really good about yourself.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sent on the ground out to second.
Oh, I think I need to pinch it for
He does
Bauer.
the second
Fuck.
out.
We're at third, 2 outs.
Now to the plate.
The batter.
Pitcher, Trevor
The
Bauer.
pitcher.
Suggesting I
He's been
do.
great on
Trevor.
the mound, so
Going
we'll
to.
see if he can do something
Bauer.
with that here as well. He's earned a chance to take
Your
the
Dietrich did the
Lead.
did the thing in game
He's
1.
hitting
Can you
for
do
the
the thing
Reds.
again here in game 2, please?
Number 35.
Forces the manager's
Jared.
man to stay with him. He's been exciting
Dietrich.
to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And a little self-preservation down in first.
Now
Marcel
pitching for
Iglesias
the Reds.
comes on from the pen,
Number
hoping to finish
26.
this one off here in the top
Right
of the
there.
ninth.
Iglesias.
He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't.
Need
rally.
Iglesias to come through big here.
First pitch on its way.
AC back up and running.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. This is in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
Up next for
Stepping
the
up now,
Cubs,
Jason Hayward.
the right
He
fielder.
went down on strikes
Jason
last time up.
Hayward.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. One out, nobody on.
Did he go?
Check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. Counts even to Hayward.
Inside
2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down.
All right. Gonna get to the biggest boy.
Now batting.
Another
Third base.
strikeout for him on the
Chris
mound, and boy, is it fun
Ryan.
to watch him go about his business.
That's a 2-0 NLDS lead.
There to end it, and the Reds have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series.
Both by
as
1
this
run. I'm
one
kind of
is over.
surprised.
So the Reds get another big postseason win to take a 2-0 stranglehold on this best-of-5 division series.
Yeah, Matty, this appears to be a team on a mission right here. They're firing on all cylinders and are now only 1 win away from advancing to the league championship series.
D-Row, they're looking awfully solid. It's going to take a total reversal for them to overcome at this point. Now, it has happened before, so if you're on the other side, you take a day off to clear your head and hope you can come back out and just try to get 1 win at a time.
Okay, win to advance the NLCS. We're scoreless. Wow. I think that so far, other than, like, in real life, you might still suspect the Cubs have a shot, even though they only won 86 games. But, like, I think all of these series right now are not going the way you would plan it to. I don't think Washington would ever get by LA in the NLDS, let alone 2 years in a row, with home field advantage this time, no less, but still. But I don't think that you expect Oakland to have 2 games over New York right now, even with home field advantage as well. And then same could also be said for Tampa, who doesn't have home field advantage, but they're up 2-0 over Cleveland. Let alone, okay, like in reality, like if those two teams were in the playoffs, I wouldn't have expected that anyways. But when you look at Cleveland winning 106, being the best team in the AL, second best in all of baseball, like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. But whatever, I'm not complaining. Kyle Hendricks is holding us to 2 hits.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest?
Thanks, Matt. Up 2 games to none. They certainly have a lot to feel good about. They said they're confident they're going to wrap up this series today, although they also acknowledge that nothing should change for them. They still have to play good baseball and execute on their chances, and that requires focus and not looking ahead to what might.
Okay. Oh, wrong button. Trying to send a gift to someone. Help if I could spell. Okay. The hell? There we go.
Next, they know they have to take care of business in this contest first.
Yeah, we do.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
Hit on the ground out to short.
You can beat that out, Senzel.
From deep in the hole. And the throw
Beautiful.
not gonna be in time.
That was closer than it should have been, but nice.
The first baseman, number 19,
I know
Joey
we didn't smoke that one from
Votto.
the offensive standpoint. But
Ball
you know
one,
what?
no
A
strike.
knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
That evens it up 1-1.
Nice, he's acting weird as fuck now. Come on, Votto.
From the stretch. Swinging a line
Nice.
toward the gap in left center. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
I shouldn't have sent him.
Ignores his coach. He's chugging for home.
He would have been safe either way, but that was
Comes across
too
the
risky of a
score, and
send.
they jump ahead
I'll take it,
1-0.
but I should not have done that.
The pitcher was
Now
spotting
batting.
his
1-0 lead, hell
right
yes.
fielder,
now. Working
Jorge
the edges, painting the corners,
Soler.
but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
He's hitless.
Votto's still
Two
coming up
at-bats
big
so
at this
far.
point in his career. He wants that ring.
And it's fouled away.
Yikes. Why would I swing at that?
No, that's
Change
down.
up, and he
I think I
ain't
faced
buying it.
Washington
1-2.
once in the World Series.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2.
I might be
Some
wrong on
umpires
that.
have no problem
Might have been the
bringing you
NLCS,
up
I don't
on a
know.
pitch that close.
Solaire, I'm fine with you grounding out as long as it's not right there. You got to get the runner over in that situation.
Next will be
The third
cleanup
baseman,
hitter,
number
Diego
7.
Suarez.
Yeah, Suarez is hitless so far in the entire
Ground ball
series.
last time up. Sharp ground ball to third.
Oh, Votto, you should have
He can't
been.
get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, you got a base hit finally, but
Hey, guys,
couldn't even
there
move
had
the
to be
runner over
something
because
to
Votto's
Now
not moving
batting,
on that.
left
He
fielder,
was. That was
Nick
pretty special.
Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Ah, let's go,
There it
Castellanos.
goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing
Love
this
that.
one back. Into the bleachers and gone.
Big 3-run shot, 4-0 Reds.
People always wonder why some players make so much money. And there's
That ball
your
was
answer.
very high
The great
and
ones find
very
a way
deep.
to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The batter, number
The
9.
off-season
Into
signings
the box
producing.
now, Mike Moustakas.
Mustafa.
As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Kipnis is there, and he'll
Oh.
whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
All right, Aristides.
Now batting,
Digging
number
in,
Feeling
40.
going a
right
little bit
again,
here?
Aristides Aquino, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch on its way.
Hell yeah, you can't
This
hang a
ball
pitch
is
like that to
hammered
Aristides
deep
Aquino.
center field.
And it's
Into
5-0
the
in the
bleachers
6th.
and outta here.
Which, I mean, we can't be confident because we did that in game 1. We were down 5-0 in the 6th.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're
Finally hit
missing
a
over
no-doubter. I
the
was
plate.
expecting better, but with Aquino.
Now batting,
So
The
now
catcher,
to the plate, Tucker
Tucker
Barnhart,
Barnhart.
as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, a diving
Ah,
effort
anyone
is
else
off
but
his
Barnhart, and they
glove.
beat that out. Oh my god, he beat it out!
Time at first, and the inning will
He took a sweet
continue
time at second base trying to get that in.
4. Sonny.
Here comes the
Gray.
Chicago
I gotta let
Cubs.
Sonny Gray hit here.
Your
I want him to pitch
attention,
at least in the 6th.
And it
Now
would appear
pitching
he's
for the
seen
Cubs,
enough of his starter this
number
afternoon.
29, Trevor.
In 2/3 innings of work on his
Miguel.
final ledgers, he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
I mean, he
0
was
for
up until
2
this
for him
inning.
to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Kipnis ranging
Anyone else
to
but
his
Barnhart,
left
and they're
to
throwing
go
a
to
first on
Baez
that,
in
and it's a
second.
close play, but I think he's still out either way. All right, Sonny Gray.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading off
And into
for
bat
the
next,
Cubs.
former
Well, one
National
more inning
League
out of you,
Third
so.
baseman.
Chris Bryant.
Fred.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ryan.
Oh my god, talk about a slow delivery.
And he'll take
Is this my
strike
first time
one
using
on the
Sonny Gray?
fastball,
No, it's
registering
not.
at
It's my second.
93 that time.
Aye.
Hanging
That
curveball
is
taken, though,
not
for
a good
second
pitch.
strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the... spots. That's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Under
Atta boy,
the swing,
Solaire.
and
Solaire's been
Hamlin
producing
for
in the
first
outfield,
down.
I feel, on a level that is...
Now batting, left fielder.
I mean, don't get me wrong,
Kyle.
very average, but for him,
Schwarber.
considering his fielding isn't that good,
Fastball down around the knees there, taking
um,
for a
the
strike.
that's nice to see.
Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He has 7 hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
No balls, 2
Oh,
strikes.
good tight slider there.
Sonny
He's
Gray
in the man,
returning to his old
0-2.
form a little bit here.
Hit down
Remember the
line
Sonny
at
Gray
first.
hype being real when he was in
This will
Oakland?
wind up foul, still
So-
0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
And then he kind of became like a really
Sky is
non-threatening
away right.
presence. Nice to see that he's kind of worked his way back a little bit.
Soler, and there are 2 away.
He was another one that started the year off really great and then kind of slipped. I don't know if he slipped as much
Number
as Bauer
six,
did, but he
number
slipped.
44.
He got on top of
Anthony
one, was a ground-out victim last time.
Rizzo.
Like, first half of the year, I had an incredible pitching rotation. Once I picked up Alex Wood, like, I didn't really need anything too special, and then I got Wood, who ended up being
1-1
better than
count
advertised
the
for
Cubs
starters.
first
I got a
baseman.
ball, 1 strike.
Castillo did Castillo things and is a Cy Young contender, I think. Bauer was
1-2 now.
right there with
Fouled
Castillo
off.
for the
No
entire
runs,
first half,
5
and then
hits,
Sonny Gray and
no
Alex
errors
Wood were
so
right there
far
as
for the
well.
Cubbies.
And then DeSclafani was just like a number 5 guy who was like, hey, I could be a number 3 or 2. Oh, that's not okay.
There. It's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind
The
up out of
catcher,
play.
number 40,
Big mistake there.
Wilson.
And he'll just
John
fight
Yeah.
it
Perez.
off as
I
it's
mean,
chopped foul.
I'm hoping that we get the first half rotation here in the postseason, which so far it seems like for the most part we have been, except for Castillo. Woo!
You have to almost be
Just
trying
missed
to
that
think
one.
like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
With a 5-run
Now
lead.
2 to the Cubs catcher. And this one's in the dirt.
I would love it if I could stop getting interrupted.
Away far enough for the runner to advance.
And if Sonny Gray could get one last out here.
At second with
There we
2
go.
down. Slow little grounder left side.
Nothing comes of the error.
First, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5. New inning set to get underway. And
Leading off for
stepping
the
up
Reds.
is the shortstop,
The
Nick
shortstop.
Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
This is
Damn, I
high
just
in
missed
the
that
air
one.
out toward left center.
Also, the shadows are fucking with me a little bit.
1 pitch, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 19.
Up steps the former MVP.
Joey.
I definitely faced the Cubs in the World
Votto.
Series a few
Doubled earlier and
times,
carries a
too.
2-for-2 line into this appearance. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
Get out, ball.
And
Oh,
they'll
well,
get down
Votto
out
with
there
another
for
double.
extra bases. And he is in the second base.
Would have
with a
loved a
double.
home run
His
with Votto
third
there.
hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the right fielder,
As we
Jorge
take a look at the replay here, you
Soler.
can see that it was an hanging change.
Oh, I gotta think about who I want to go to in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, I'm okay with those 2, actually.
And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In is Jorge Soler.
Damn.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Hayward has
Hayward's got a
read
good
on it.
arm, I believe.
He gets there to put it away.
Oh, yeah, he
The
does.
runner tags and breaks for third.
Thank God that was offline, or
And he's
else I
up
would have
to
been
third safely
absolutely
now with
cooked
2
at
gone
3rd.
in the inning.
the third baseman, number
So
7.
now the Reds clean up hitter,
Eugenio
Eugenio Suarez.
Suarez.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ripped down the first base line. Onto the
Suarez 1 hit in the entire 3-game series. Not a good look.
last half of the 7th here.
Go
Set
Robert
to go
Stevenson.
is the
Leading off
switch-hitting
for the
outfielder,
Cubs,
Ian Happ. Robert
the center
Stevenson
fielder,
gets the call from
Ian.
the pen to take over on the mound
Happ.
and start the
Your
bottom
attention,
7th.
please.
Strike 1 to
Now
start the
pitching
at-bat.
for Cincinnati,
And he fouls
number
this one off.
55, Robert Stevenson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. On the ground to the right side.
Couldn't take that one yourself, Joey.
And there's
Got
one
it.
away.
Whatever.
Now batting, the second
First
baseman,
pitch on its way.
Jason.
And a
Kip
fastball's
Nick.
in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever.
Get there,
As a
Moustakas.
hitter,
Nice.
You just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Your
Victor
attention,
Caratini
please.
will get the call
Pinch
to
hitting for the
pinch hit
Cubs.
here. We'll see what he can
Number
do with
7,
2 out and the bases
Victor
empty. Into the windup,
Caratini.
it's the 0-1.
0-2.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, if he's going to pound
Ooh,
the zone
go
with this
foul.
stuff all game, the offense
Yes.
better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Ball
And
1.
a classic
missed the
0-2
corner.
pitch is the
One ball,
changeup.
Change his
2
eye
strikes
line a
now.
little bit
It's
here.
1-2 now. Fouled away.
Go back to the slider now.
Ripped on the ground to first.
Surprised that wasn't a catch. Couldn't take that one yourself either there, Joey. Jeez.
Matters
You
here
got legs,
in the
dude.
seventh.
Use them.
Ladies and
Jeremy
gentlemen,
Jeffress
your
summoned
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen as he'll do
Big
that.
3-run shot for
Chicago
Castellanos his
Cubs.
last time up.
Number
Ready to be
Not
24,
many home runs in this series.
Jeremy.
Hitting Nicholas Castellanos.
Jeff
By me,
Brett.
at least.
Just lucky to make contact on that one. As
I don't
it's
know if
chopped
they've gotten...
foul.
No, they haven't. I don't know what their 5-run first game one looked like
Count is
offensively,
even
but
1-1 to
I know
Nicholas
since then I don't think I've given up any dingers.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Not enough behind it.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Ready now for
The batter,
Cincinnati,
number
Mike
9.
Moustakas.
Second base.
No hits in 3 tries
Mike
so far. He's struck out
Moustakas.
once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis.
He took a sweet ass time. Why?
Now batting.
He didn't even have to like do like a
24.
stellar play to like get that out, but he just took a sweet ass time. That was dumb. I'll take it, but that was dumb.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
Aquino with a 2-homer game. Blow it open, gentlemen. Blow it
Seen
open.
these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your
The
take on
batter.
this. I
The
didn't
catcher.
find it to be the
Tucker
truth. I didn't mind hitting that night,
Barnhart.
but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well.
Your
because
attention, please.
They're just absolutely
Pinch hitting
smoking
for
the baseball.
No,
Cincinnati.
Dietrich had that one home
Number
run.
35.
We'll get the call here
Derek
as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Dietrich.
And this
Ball,
is
that's
taken
off the plate.
outside for ball 1. 7 runs.
Big
11
home run at that. It wasn't just a
1
regular
error
solo
on the
shot. It was
ledger
the
for
go-ahead solo
Cincinnati
shot that
so
won
far.
game 1.
Now this is
Without
on the
that solo
ground for
shot, who's to
Baez
say we're up
short.
2-0 right now, blowing them out in game 3.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Butterfly effect. Amir Garrett, you've got
Now
the 8th.
pitching for
On to pitch
Cincinnati.
out of the bullpen in the
Number
bottom
50.
half of the 8th.
Amir Garrett.
Think about who I want for the 9th if this lead holds the way it is.
Trying to do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike
If he's
zone.
out in front and pulls that ball, I think he's got a home run.
Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder. Jason
Jason Hayward comes on with
Hayward.
back on here as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. And he's
0-2.
behind in the count 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jason Hayward
Now batting.
goes down for out
The
number
third baseman.
2 in the bottom half.
Red.
0-1 the count.
Ryan.
Now here it comes. Good pitch there
I got
down
the count.
below the
0-2.
zone. Got him to go after it.
Well, they've really...
All right, AG, 8 pitches. That'll do.
And that'll do it. The inning is
Can't
over.
complain there. A little bruise on my leg.
Your attention, please.
Comes on to pitch
Now
hoping
pitching
for better
for the
results
Chicago
than
Cubs.
other arms that they've
Number
run out there in this
65.
one.
Casey
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Sadler.
pitch. Line drive to center field.
Get down. Nice.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I mean, I don't know. It's not about this run so far. Like this pitching was all right, and the pitching was good for the most part.
The batter.
And the offense was good, but it just didn't feel like it was great.
Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. And he puts it on the ground.
Oh, wow.
One there.
Kipnis just made up for his blunders with a great play there. I knew I shouldn't have swung at that pitch, but I did because I wanted a first pitch power from Votto after what he did
The right
last at bat.
Ready now.
Jorge
Soler.
Soler.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
It's gonna get down.
Hayward on the run. He can't get there as it falls
You can give
in.
Suarez one more chance to
So frustrating. He has no pitch.
have more than one hit in this entire series. Right now, he's 1 for 9.
Right there. Trying to
Eugenio
bust him in, D-Roll, and he
Moore.
fights
With
it
just
off the other
a
way.
single that didn't do nothing.
To the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice
He had a runner
job
at
by
second,
the
and he didn't even move up.
offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't
He
matter
barely
what
got
it
through the
looks
hole.
like. A knock's a knock.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is line to
That's
left.
not gonna get down either.
Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll
Leading
lead it
off
off
for
with
the
this guy
Cubs.
Former
leading
Cub
at
Pedro
ninth
stroke
inning.
the left
Fuck
fielder.
Kirby
Yates.
Kyle
And that's in there for
Schwarber.
strike 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your attention, please.
1-1.
Now
Look out,
pitching
1-1.
for the Reds. Number 46, Pedro.
Big
One ball,
fastball, and
two
he's
strikes.
well behind it with the swing. Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written the K next.
This place does not empty out. We're up 7-0. That's kind of
Now
impressive.
batting, first baseman.
True actual Cubs fans for
Anthony.
baseball fans. It's
Home
nice.
run, look out.
They're down 7-0 in an elimination game, but they're
1-1.
seeing their team season end down to the very last pitch. I can actually, like, I'm not being a dick. Like, I can actually respect that.
Off to the left.
Because I've seen the exact opposite happen way too much.
Ball.
Which, like, I get the frustration. You're down 7-0. You know you're going to lose. But, like, if that were me, I paid for that ticket. I want to be there till the very end.
He strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up
Here's
next for the Cubs,
I mean, I'm sure there's probably some Red fans there, too.
Wilson.
Breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Contreras.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And
Shutout in back-to-back
strike
games,
two.
assuming I get
Now
this
they're down
out
to
here.
their final strike this afternoon. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
I hate that this is the only song that ever plays whenever you win, at least on the road. I don't really remember what plays at home.
So the Reds have stamped
put some
their
other music in there at
passport
least.
to
You got a
the
bunch of
league
other songs in this
championship
game.
series.
But
Matt, they
whatever.
dominated the division series
I got a
from
Snapchat to
beginning
watch.
end. I'm sure they're riding high, and they should be. They're going to set their sights now on who they're facing in the next round.
Yeah, now what can we say for the Cubbies?
Well, they obviously lost their way in this series, and they'll probably go into the offseason with lots of regrets for how this all ended for them. But they did have a commendable season, and I expect them to be back in the postseason mix next year.
Wow, so Washington beat LA 3-1. That's awesome for them. So we were first in batting, they were 12th. We were first in pitching, they were second. That's kind of a surprise. I mean, it's not when you think about the fact they've got, Steven Strasburg and Max Scherzer the front of the rotation. But I don't know, it just seems a little surprising. Usually I see LA or New York as the other top 3 in pitching. Usually if I'm first, it's if. Sometimes I'm not, but if I am, the other 2 teams that are with me are LA and New York. Occasionally Cleveland. But, wow, and then we were 20th in fielding, they were 25th. So, definitely not what people probably expected at the start of the year for the NLCS. They probably expected at least the Dodgers and probably like the Braves or the Mets or maybe the Cubs. But no. Between Chicago and LA, they won 1 game each. And then, wow! Oakland and Tampa in the LCS. All these series only went 4 games tops. None of them went 5. We swept the Cubs, and the A's swept the Yankees. That's another huge one. And the Rays beat the Indians. So we're looking at these World Series potentials right now. We got an Oakland-Washington World Series, or an Oakland-Cincinnati World Series, or a Tampa Bay-Washington World Series, or a Tampa Bay-Cincinnati World Series. Absolutely none of the top teams that were expected to be this far or in the World Series made it past the first round. That's shocking. Like, the only one you can make... The only one you can make an argument for is Washington. They won the World Series last year, and they're still favorites, technically, by this game standards. But still, you look, the Yankees, nope, not there. The Indians, nope, not there. The Twins, nope, not there. The Astros, nope, not there. The Braves, to me, I'd say yes, were favorites, so nope, not there. If any team were to be a favorite in the Central, I'd say it's the Cubs, and nope, not there. The Dodgers, nope, not there. Wow. And we're up 3-0 in Game 1 of the NLCS against Washington, so that's nice. I'm going to cut this here, take a break. I'll probably, hopefully, what I'd like to do would be to do both the NLCS and World Series tonight. No promises. But at the very least, I will hopefully get at least the NLCS done tonight.